Well, good morning. This is Grandpa Jim from Grandpa Jim's Garden Tips. Well, it's early in the season. The weather's still a bit cold at times, rainy, but you really want to get out in the garden and you want to plant something. Well, I have the perfect thing for you to plant, and that is peas. Now, there's different kinds of peas. There's the kind that you shell out that give you the little round peas that you see people eat or put them in soups or whatever. And then there are snow peas, which are the ones that you see in a lot of Oriental dishes. Plus, they're just fantastic by themselves as well in any kind of dish or by themselves. And the other kind are what they call sugar snap peas. Those are the peas that fill out, but you eat them raw, and they are sweet and tender and juicy. But we're going to be planting some of those, but today we are going to be planting our snow peas. Now, I love snow peas. Susan even grills them sometimes on the grill. They can be you can just prepare them in a multitude of ways, but they're absolutely delicious. I've got to be honest with you, I don't like regular peas. It's just not my thing. Some people love them, but I love snow peas. The flavor's totally different. So if you don't like peas, I have a feeling you'll really like snow peas. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a row here. I'll put these down here. And we're going to start up here at this end. When you're planting your peas, you can plant them as soon as the weather, as the soil has just thawed out even. They don't mind cold weather. They'll grow right up. They don't like hot weather, so it's important to get them in as early as you possibly can. So here we go. We're going to make a row here, and I'm going to make the row next to this trellis. Now, you can make a trellis out of many different things. That's really not an issue. Now, this here happens to be poultry netting or chicken wire. It's plastic. Had a neighbor give it to me, and I thought that'd be perfect for peas. You can use an old piece of fence. You can make your own out of string. Be inventive. Make your own, and you can do that very easily. So what we want to do is make the row as close to the trellis as we can. Why do we want to do that? Because we want to make sure that they can work their way up. They have little tendrils that will grab a hold of this, and they will grow way up to the top of here. So here's what we're going to be doing. I make this about an inch and a half deep, not super deep. And so we put those there. And here's one I'm going to be planting called Green Beauty. So we're going to open the pack up here. And I like to plant my peas fairly close together. Not super close, but close enough. And you can see what they look like. They just look like regular peas, but they're dry. And we plant them. I like to put them, maybe a couple inches apart. They don't mind crowding near as much as other plants do. And another thing that peas do that other plants don't is that they will actually take nitrogen out of the air and put it in your soil. So if you're one year you plant your peas one place, then next year plant something perhaps that likes to have, like lettuce or something like that, a green that really likes to have nitrogen to help it grow. So we're going to go through here, and we'll plant as many of these as we can.
And you're going to plant them on both sides.
And we're going to plant these on both sides. That's why we're in a narrow bed. In years past, we grew them up on a fence. And when you have the fence, they don't get enough air to keep them nice and healthy. So we're going to put these on both sides of this fence. Easy to pick. This is a 2-foot wide bed. It's about 10 foot long, and that's all you have to do. And then all you have to do is wait for them to grow. Sometimes when they're coming up, you can see the little tendrils if they start to point this way, you kind of work a little tendril back in here, and away they go. really peas are trouble-free, just trouble-free. Then I'll be planting the rest of this row, but the next thing you do is you get your hoe and just lightly cover them. Just like that. Cover the peas. Just keep going here to where we stopped. And I usually like to just lightly, very lightly tamp them down. Because sometimes around here we get a heavy rain and we don't want them floating up. So really, that's all there is to planting peas. And again, snow peas are excellent. And if you like to eat your vegetables raw, sugar snap peas are super. They're very juicy, and you'll let them fill out. So this is Grandpa Jim encouraging you to grow your own food. When times are tough, it's great to be able to grow your own food. So I'll be talking with you soon on some other garden topics. Again, this is interactive. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any hints, things that you like to do, we are sharing in this. So you have a great day and enjoy your garden.